Hello guys, this is Alex speaking today. Today I'm going to be talking about why you shouldn't be teaching neurotypical social skills towards autistic people. What social skills are about, it's about teaching it's about teaching social behavior towards towards other people to help build better social relationships, learning how to be socially appropriate and how to recognize social cues better, and all that stuff. And many autistics are put in these types of classes because often in public, autistic people are often stigmatized for their so-called bad behavior in public when they're actually expressing their when they're actually communicating and expressing their emotions and their wants and needs, but not in a neurotypical manner. And I don't think we need to be taught how to act in neurotypical in these areas. And whenever some autistics are in public, they usually have burnouts or meltdowns, sensory overloads, and many people look at us as they want to control their the parents have to control their child, or why aren't you being a better parent to him, and why is your child is having extremely bad behavior, and none of this is happening. And the reason why this is happening is because it's not that we have bad behavior, it's just that we're extremely uncomfortable around public places, and a lot of these social norms are very uncomfortable with us, and that's okay. And I know that we have social anxiety, and I know we have difficulty with recognizing social cues, and sometimes we have difficulty with being socially appropriate, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, all these social things these difficulty of social norms, it's a neurotype of being human. It's a characteristic of who and what autistics are, and we do not need to be taught how to be socially appropriate. We do not need to be taught appropriate social skills, or taught how to be, and being taught all these neurotypical social norms and social norms at all. It's not giving us room to grow for ourselves to be autistic, and it doesn't give us the room to accept ourselves for who we are, and it's very damaging to our self-esteem to understand that social skills are more recommended for autistic people than academics. I mean, academics is the #1 thing that lets autistic people succeed and grow and flourish in society, rather than being taught all these neurotypical social norms that are very pointless to us. And it's also a waste of time to not allow autistic people to grow on their own interests in life, and learn how to succeed with themselves. But I will say this: I think if you're going to do social skills, you should be helping autistic people learn how to take their autistic social skills and learn how to cope with them, rather than being taught a whole new set of rather than being taught neurotypical stuff, right? Rather than learning how to cope with autistic skills. Because if you do a social skills class, have it be led by an autistic person. Let it be a break for autistic people to talk about their triumphs and struggles with being autistic, and how we can empower ourselves to be better than what we were before, and learn how to see where we are in our skills and development. And I think that's what needs to change about a lot of social skills classes, that they need to stop teaching autistic people all these these like neurotypical social norms of like learning how to be neurotypical with like handshake or like high five or like forced eye contact, because eye contact especially, because that is extremely uncomfortable for us, and many autistics don't like this at all, and that's okay. We don't we don't need to be required to learn high fives or handshakes. We can understand these things on our own, even if it does take us a little bit more time in life. I mean, I and also think about like neurotypical social skills class. They teach you how not to make mistakes, or how to be appropriate around like women and other people, rather than learning how to correct yourself after a mistake, because everybody's going to make mistakes one way or another. But we do not need to be learn how to be taught to be how to be robot followers. I mean, that's not the way to help autistic people grow. The best way to do that is let them be autistic. Let them find their own interests, rather than being taught how to be neurotypical around other people, because that really makes them feel uncomfortable. If you accept autistic people for being autistic, rather than forcing autistic people to be neurotypical, you will have a better chance of allowing autistic people to build better relationships with other people, and help people be more understanding and more accepting of who they are, rather than trying to conform them into something they don't want to be, which is making them become neurotypical. Other than that, that's pretty much all I have to say. And good night, everybody, and take care, y'all.